We're now going to use a selection tool, and you can push and pull lines and corners to change overall contours of any type of shape. So it's an easy way to do something. So you click the selection button and move your mouse cursor over to one of the sides of the cup, and when you do, you're going to see, when you get close to it, you see that it changes, has a little curve to it. Just click with your mouse and drag that to where your cup is curved a little bit, and then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So now your cup has a little bit of curve to it. Now we're going to change the stroke and the fill. We're going to make it look like our cup has a little coffee in it. So we're going to select the paint bucket tool, which is down here, paint bucket tool. In the properties panel, we want a darker brown fill color. So click on here, and we're going to type 663333. That's going to be our color. And then we're going to just click the top surface of coffee that's inside the cup, which is this right here, and you can see that it fills that. We're now going to select the ink bottle tool, which is underneath the paint. So right click on the paint bucket, and we're going to select the ink bottle tool, and we're going to choose a darker brown color. So click on the stroke, and we're going to type 330000, and we want to click the top stroke above the surface of the coffee. So move right over here, and we're just going to click right up there at the top, and you can see that that made that a little bit darker. One thing that I forgot to do or neglected to do was delete this line right down here before. So click the selection tool and just click on that and delete that. That's what your cup should look like. If you did it before, good for you. I just somehow missed that. So now we're going to use gradient fills on our cup. So select the selection tool, and then we're going to select the fill that represents the front of the cup. So you can see that that's highlighted now. We want to open the color panel. So click Window, go down to Color. We're going to click the Fill Color button, and we're going to select Linear Gradient. That's what we want to have selected. So you can see that it changes from left to right. In the color panel, select the color pointer at the left over here. Click here. I have this one here. I don't know if you have that third one or not, but if you do or don't, we're going to add that later. So select the one on the far left, and the color is going to be FFCCCC. That's what you're going to type in. You can see mine I already typed that in because I've done this before. Select the far right, and we're going to type B86241, which you can see that I've already done. So type that in. Click beneath the gradient definition bar to create a new color pointer. So you probably don't have that one, so click there, and you're going to type FFFFF to make that white, and press enter after doing those. And so now this is what your cup should look like. Click away from it to deselect it. Select the paint bucket tool, and we want to make sure that the lock fill button is unselected. So make sure this button is not selected up here. Then we're going to, with that paint bucket tool, we're going to select the back part of our coffee cup, and it's going to change to that same gradient that we just used.